Good morning and welcome to Gold Remodeling or INC. This training video will consist of everything you need to learn from script to navigation. This should be a thorough presentation before your mock call and eventually two live calls. First, I'd like to tell you about who we are and what we represent. For California leads, we are INC, and for Washington leads, we are Gold Remodeling. Please know that we also have a daily 30-minute pre-shift huddle that allows you to know more about the products you may hear from the customers. Ultimately, our goal as appointment setters are first, to make sure that we are speaking with the right homeowner. Second, to set the best time later today, if not later this week. Third, to ask the right probing questions, making sure that we are setting up the right expectations. Fourth, to verify the address. And lastly, to take note of what the customer need and add in notes if other homeowners are present for the meetup. Make sure we get to generate these 5 points during the call, especially the verification and verbatim part. The verification would need us to verify the address. The system will show the address of the lead, but we do not read the numerical part. Again, we do not read the numerical part in verifying it to the customer. For example, the address in the VG shows 1234 209th Avenue, Northeast Woodinville, Washington 98077 in the VG dialer. So what we say to the customer is, this is still the residence in 209th Avenue, Northeast Woodinville, Washington 98077, right? Wait for the response. Can you verify the numerical part of the address? And the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 should be the same numbers they respond. If not, we have to make sure it's not a bluff and we take note of the correct address. The verbatim part is after you have set the time of appointment. Read, for the purpose of the estimate and to provide the best information, we want to make sure that all homeowners are present for any questions or concerns. Are you the only homeowner? These 5 points don't have to be in order for the duration of the call as long as you have followed all five. In this part, I will be discussing what we can do to generate the 5 points mentioned above and set up a successful appointment. As you may already have known, we get to have very short calls, but there are important parts of a call we sometimes neglect that can make or break a sale. This will be the introduction part, the middle part, and the appointment setting part. So what can we do in the introduction part? As telemarketers, what we can control in the introduction part would be things such as having a pleasant intonation, good intonation, clear voice. So the first few seconds of the call will set your impression. Thus, it is very important to have a clear, pleasant voice. What are the sample objections you get in the intro? What estimate? Free estimate on what? So these are the top two most common objections in the intro. So we give a sweet, quick answer to these. We're a general contractor in the area. We do renovation, remodels, and solar panels. Then we move on with a call. Very important that in every objection, we always move on with a question to control the call, such as, can you tell me what exactly you have in mind? Next would be the middle part, the middle objections. The reason there is a middle objection is when there's no trust built, which is very understandable. Know that these type of calls are common. If the customer is interested, he'll set an appointment after the intro. But if he's in doubt, there will be middle objections before setting up an appointment. For example, when was this? What's the name of your business? Where are you located? I don't know you. So common rebuttals for these are as shown. So you can just read it confidently. This is with INC or gold remodeling. We cover the whole Washington or California area, including the state that is shown in the Vichy. We do everything from foundation to roofing. Can you tell me what exactly in mind? This was an inquiry some time ago, so I don't have the details. I'm checking back. Maybe you still have time, or you still have something you need done for your home and you'd have time for a free estimate. Can you tell me what exactly you have in mind? Ma'am, we're very professional and polite. Give us a chance to visit your home so our project manager can personally give you all the information you need. We're licensed, insured, and bonded. My only role here is to see if you're still interested. You don't have to give me any personal information. Could you tell me what exactly you have in mind for your lovely home? So, things like that. And it's very important that if you do not know the answer to technical product questions, always say in confidence, the project manager can give you all the information you need. My only role here is just to make sure you're still interested, so we'll have better time for you to discuss your possible project with us. Can you tell me what exactly you need done? Again, always remember to end a question after rebuttals to control the call. The last part will be the setting up of date and time. If you are in this part, that means you have established the connection and trust. But there are scenarios that this doesn't go well, especially in terms of lack of money or no urgency. So, example objections in the appointment setting part is I'm not ready yet. Call me back next summer, maybe next year. Common rebuttals to these are I understand. Let me tell you that there are government and financial programs you can take a look into. Can we visit your residence so we can give you your options? I hear you. To let you know, we also have summer promo you can take advantage. We can give you a free estimate for now, and you can take advantage of the offer when you're ready in about a year. Sounds good? Again, always remember to end a rebuttal with a question to control the call and move forward. After overcoming the objections, you can now close the call. I have everything I need. Please keep your lines open for updates. Thank you so much. And now you just have to take note of the important information to submit it to the project manager. Very important reminders. So again, we should ask for all decision makers for the purpose of the estimate and to provide the best information. We want to make sure that all homeowners are present for any questions or concerns. Are you the only homeowner? And again, do not read the whole address when confirming the booking. We do have a valid project estimate, at least worth of 3,500, and it should be not a minimum job. Make sure that notes are understandable and clear for the project manager. And if you're not sure, please do ask your TL, respective TL, or your trainer. Who do we pitch? It's important to move forward to the call if we're not speaking with the decision maker or the homeowner. So again, we pitch to homeowners, wife or husband. We speak to the decision maker, for example, the building owner or the landlord. We speak to sons or daughters who doesn't sound like a child on the phone or who sound like on the right age. We also pitch to those who says it's a wrong number. We say this could be an error, but we're a general contractor in the area. Do you have any projects in mind for your lovely home? We also pitch to those who say they're not interested. So, do you still have plans maybe later this year? And who do we ignore? So, the moment we find out that we're speaking to sarcastic customers, customers using profanity, DNC, or obvious bluff, then we move on to the next call. What to expect? So, we can expect that there are multiple dials in a minute. There are a lot of hang-ups and not interested, some sarcastic and rude customers, but we don't want to dwell on these type of leads. Simply disconnect the call and move on to those who wants to listen and wants to speak with us. One successful meeting pays off. There's big commission on sale. Very easy account, no hard sell needed. Just talk to the right customer. And again, there is long-term work-life balance because there will always be an appointment. You just have to find the right person or the right lead to talk to. And now, just a quick summary on what we have discussed so far. So in the intro, maintain a pleasant impression to move on to the middle objective. For example, you say, can you tell me what exactly you need done? In the middle objections, you have to memorize or familiarize rebuttals and call navigation to move on to the booking part. So example is, it's only a free estimate, no strings at all. So you'd have options when you're ready. And lastly, we should always redirect to appointment or booking. So create an urgency. The objections or the rebuttals will be given to you, and also promote discount to set up an appointment. After objections, always end with closing questions such as sounds good. Also, an important reminder, appointments will always be there. Just dial and focus on responsive leads. Don't waste your precious energy, time, and voice on bluffs, rude, or sarcastic customers. And once you have everything of that in mind, then just be your casual, confident self. You'll be ready for your mock call. So I will be sharing with you a script that you can use to learn the process easier. So this script should give you a better perspective at what happens in a call. So we should start it with good morning or good afternoon. Am I reaching the home of? Read the name in the VG dialer. This is Beverly from Gold Remodeling. This is a follow-up on a canceled inquiry for a free estimate some time ago. Remember? Pause a little bit. And if he or she says that he remembers, or if the customer you're speaking with gives or show a little interest or sounds interested, then you click the interest button and you should be able to familiarize what happens next. You ask the customer, could you tell me what exactly you need done for your home? And you're ready to take note of the necessary information that you need to take note. So fill out the name of the person you're speaking with. That should be the homeowner, the phone number, the address, the project, other decision makers involved, such as the spouse, sibling, or parents, and of course, details in the conversation that we should send to the project manager. So, for example, most common project is roofing, and other decision maker will be husband, And other notes can be both homeowners will be available for meetup, roofing replacement. And then you click here. You click copy and the information should show here. And you're ready to send that to Rafael, Denise, and of course your TL. For example, most of the times, these customers are not easily interested. So when there are objections, you go back. So if you're from here, you click clear, go back to home, you go back to the home page. And for example, there are objections, which commonly there should be an objection in a call. And what you do is you click on the objection after the intro and just make sure you overcome the objection with the given rebuttals. And of course, after the rebuttals, you always redirect to closing questions right after objection. So sample questions would be, could you tell me what exactly you need done for your home? Would you still be available later today at sounds good? So how do we implement these? For example, the customer says, I'm not interested. So the rebuttal would be, what changed your mind? Or do you still have plans maybe later this year? And then the customer talks about the project. Could you tell me what exactly you need done for your lovely home? Or for example, they say, no, I don't want, no, I don't. What estimate? Then we say, we're a general contractor in the area. There was an inquiry some time ago for a free estimate. Are you one of the homeowners? Or we can also say, we do construction, remodels, and solar panels. I believe there was an inquiry in the past. Scenarios like, when was this? Then we say, this was an inquiry some time ago, so I don't have the details. I'm checking back, maybe you still have something you need done for your lovely home. Can you tell me what exactly you need done for your home? Or they say, we're not interested. No, we don't need it. Do you still have plans, maybe later this year or next year? Then you should pause for response. And you can say after that, should we get back to you? Can you tell me what exactly you need done for your lovely home? And proceed from there. They can also say, no, we don't have money right now. You can say, I hear you, but let me tell you, there are financial and government programs you can check. We also have summer promo you can take advantage. And you can test the water. If the customer is sounding hesitant, then time check. Have you checked on these government financial programs yet? Or if the customer is sounding passive, then you can just continue with a closing question. Could you tell me what exactly you need done for your home? If in case there is trust issues involved, they say, where are you located? You can say, we cover both Washington and California, or we're local in the area. We have warehouses in Tacoma, Seattle, LA, and Orange. We can definitely have one of our project managers drop by to examine your project. They can also say, I don't know you. We haven't contacted you. You can say, well, this has been in the system for a time now, so I'm just checking back. Maybe we can still help you with a free estimate. Or if they say a wrong number, then again, you say, this could be an error, but we're a general contractor in the area. Do you have any projects in mind for your lovely home? In cases of urgency, you can read these No problem. Should we get back to you? Can you tell me what exactly you have in mind for your remodel so we can take note? Would you be open for a free estimate? That way you're ready when you'd have options when you're ready. Or you can say no problem. Although you can still take advantage of our summer promo, we can have our project manager take a quick look and we can give you a free estimate later today when you're ready. Or if still not, they're still hesitant, still not convinced with the rebuttals or objections, you can use power words such as, we're very professional and polite, ma'am. We're licensed, insured, and bonded. We have very broad experts for each job, so you'd be very happy. Or you can also say, you don't have to give me any personal information. I have all I need here. My role is just to see if we can still help you with a free estimate, and our project manager can examine your residence of your for the project that you need done. You can also say, give us the opportunity to personally introduce ourselves. We're licensed, insured, and bonded. We have different experts for each job, so you'd be very happy. So if you have used several power words already and there's still not convinced, it's still a no, then you don't have to waste so much of your time. And as long as you were able to address the concern and you provided the correct objection, the correct rebuttal, then it's if it's still a no, then you can just close the call or end the call and move on to the next call. Or if it's a yes, then they're convinced, you can click set appointment and it will route you again to this part where you can fill out the information needed for us to send to the project manager. So on the last part, I'll be showing you how to navigate the video dialer. That way you can start taking calls, live calls. And when you have an appointment, how you can put in these information into the video dialer or edit the video dialer and send it to the project manager. And that's it for this presentation.